Let me ask you something. If someone told you there's an ETF that turned $10,000 into $85,000 in just 10 years, and it costs almost nothing in fees, would you believe them? What if there were 3 of those ETFs and you could combine them into a complete portfolio that grows your money in bull markets, protects it in crashes, and pays you income every single quarter? Because that's exactly what we're talking about today. Most investors start with VOO, the Vanguard Mid-Cap ETF, and honestly, it's a solid fund. It tracks a broad slice of the US market, the fees are low, and it's made a lot of people a lot of money. But here's the thing nobody tells you. Fidelity has 3 ETFs that have quietly outperformed VOO by a significant margin. And when you combine all 3, you get something most investors spend years trying to build, a portfolio that covers growth, income, and downside protection all at once. In this video, I'm going to break down all 3 ETFs with real numbers, simple math, and concrete dollar amounts. I'll also show you exactly how to allocate them based on your age, whether you're 25, 45, or 65. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll have a complete framework you can actually use.
All right, let's get into it. 3 ETFs. Let's start with the one that absolutely stole the show over the last decade. ETF number 1 is FTEC, the Fidelity MSCI Information Technology Index ETF. And if you haven't heard of this one, buckle up, because the numbers are genuinely hard to believe. Over the last 10 years, FTEC delivered a 22.35% annualized return. Let that sink in. While VOO was putting up a solid 14% per year, which is already great, FTEC was nearly doubling that number year after year. That kind of compounding gap adds up faster than most people realize. Here's what that looks like in actual dollars. If you had invested $10,000 in FTEC 10 years ago, that money would have grown to roughly $85,000 today. That's a total return of over 751%. Your money didn't just double, it grew more than 7 times over in a single decade. And the fees? The expense ratio on FTEC is just 0.08%. That means on a $10,000 investment, you're paying $8 per year. $8! For returns like that, that's an almost laughably good deal. So what's actually inside this ETF? FTEC tracks the MSCI US IMI Information Technology 2550 Index, which is a fancy way of saying it holds over 300 technology companies. You're talking Apple, Microsoft, NVIDIA, and hundreds of other firms driving AI development, cloud computing, semiconductors, software, and cybersecurity. These are the companies at the center of the modern economy, and FTEC gives you exposure to all of them in a single low-cost fund. Now, I want to be honest with you. Tech is volatile. During bear markets, this sector tends to fall harder and faster than the broader market. If you jumped into FTEC during a rough patch without understanding that, it could feel scary. But here's the key perspective. If you have a long time horizon, that volatility isn't your enemy. It's actually your opportunity, because the recoveries have historically been just as dramatic as the drawdowns. This is a fund built for growth, and it should be treated that way, as the engine of your portfolio.
ETF number 2, FDVV, the Fidelity High Dividend ETF. And this one does something really interesting. It pays you money on a regular basis while still growing your capital. FDVV currently carries a dividend yield of about 3.02%. On a $10,000 investment, that works out to roughly $300 per year in dividend income, paid out every quarter. That's $75 every 3 months just for holding the fund, no selling required. But here's what makes FDVV stand out from your typical dividend fund. Most high-yield ETFs sacrifice growth to pay out big dividends. FDVV doesn't do that. Over the past 5 years, this ETF has delivered an annualized return of 15.8%. That means a $10,000 investment 5 years ago would be worth around $20,480 today. Your money doubled in 5 years, and you collected quarterly dividends on top of that the entire time. The expense ratio is 0.15%, which comes out to $15 per year on a $10,000 investment, still remarkably low for what you're getting. What's FDVV actually investing in? It focuses on large and mid-cap companies that pay high dividends and have a consistent history of growing those dividends over time. These aren't struggling companies desperately handing out cash. These are profitable, established businesses that have earned the right to share their earnings with shareholders. Think of them as the workhorses of the economy, financially stable, cash-generating machines. Here's who this ETF is perfect for. If you're in your 40s or 50s and you're starting to shift your mindset from pure accumulation to income generation without selling your investments, FDVV is a compelling option. You get meaningful growth, you get quarterly cash flow, and you don't have to touch your principal. You can reinvest those dividends and compound faster, or you can take them as income. That flexibility is genuinely valuable as you move through different life stages.
ETF number 3, FHLC. ETF number 3 is FHLC, the Fidelity MSCI Healthcare Index ETF. And while it might not have the flashiest numbers on this list, it might be the most important one to understand. Since its inception in 2013, FHLC has delivered an average annualized return of 10.94%. A $10,000 investment held since then would be worth roughly $38,120 today. That's steady, consistent growth over more than a decade. But the real story of FHLC isn't its average returns, it's what happened during the bad times. In 2022, when the S&P 500 dropped 18% during one of the worst market sell-offs in years, FHLC fell only 5.88%. While tech stocks were getting cut in half and growth investors were watching their portfolios crater, healthcare investors barely felt a scratch. Why does healthcare hold up so well in downturns? Think about it. People don't stop getting sick when the economy slows down. They don't cancel their prescriptions, delay emergency surgery, or skip necessary treatments because the stock market is struggling. Healthcare is what analysts call a defensive sector, meaning demand stays relatively stable regardless of economic conditions. Hospitals run, pharmaceutical companies sell drugs, and medical device companies keep operating, recession or not. FHLC holds over 300 healthcare stocks spread across pharmaceuticals, biotech, medical devices, and healthcare providers. You're getting broad, diversified exposure to the entire industry at a cost of just 0.08% per year, the same rock-bottom fee as FTEC. Think of FHLC as the insurance policy for your portfolio. It won't make you rich overnight, but it will protect the wealth you've already built when markets get ugly. And for investors who are closer to retirement, or anyone who just wants to sleep better at night, that stability is worth more than people give it credit for. The combination strategy. Here's where everything comes together. These three ETFs aren't just good individually, they're designed to complement each other perfectly. FTEC is your growth engine. It captures the explosive upside of the technology sector over the long term. FDVV is your income and balance layer. It gives you meaningful dividends while still participating in market growth. And FHLC is your shock absorber. It smooths out the ride and protects your portfolio when volatility spikes. Together, they cover all three phases of a healthy portfolio: offense, income, and defense. And the best part is, you can adjust the mix based on exactly where you are in life. Here's a simple age-based framework to think about. If you're between 20 and 35 and you're focused on maximum long-term growth, consider something like 70% FTEC, 20% FHLC, and 10% FDVV. You're leaning hard into tech's growth potential, adding a defensive cushion with healthcare, and getting a small taste of dividend income. If you're between 35 and 50 and you want to balance growth with income, try shifting to roughly 50% FTEC, 30% FDVV, and 20% FHLC. You're still capturing strong tech gains, but now dividends are starting to do meaningful work, and your defensive allocation is growing. If you're 50 to 60 and income stability is becoming more important, consider 30% FTEC, 40% FDVV, and 30% FHLC. Growth is still part of the picture, but dividends and protection are now carrying more of the load. And if you're 60 or older and your priority is preserving what you've built while generating reliable income, something like 20% FTEC, 50% FDVV, and 30% FHLC puts you in a position where dividends are your primary return driver and healthcare is providing consistent downside protection. These aren't rigid rules, they're a starting point. Your personal situation, risk tolerance, tax circumstances, and financial goals all matter, but this gives you a real framework to work with.
Quick disclaimer before I wrap up. I'm not a financial advisor, and nothing in this video is financial advice. These are three ETFs worth knowing about and thinking through for your own research.
Always do your own due diligence and consult a licensed professional if you need personalized guidance. That said, FTEC for growth, FDVV for income, FHLC for protection. 3 Fidelity ETFs that most investors walk right past, and a simple framework for combining them at any age. If this gave you something useful, hit the like button. It genuinely helps this channel more than most people realize. And if you want more investing breakdowns like this, subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.